After Ruiz's disappointed Saturday night, what is next for Andy Ruiz? A focused and determined Ruiz is still a good fighter in the heavyweight division and still could do damage at his age. He's still in his prime. And this interviews come from Boxing News 24. Manny Robles does not pull any punches. Manny Robles is Andy Ruiz's trainer, and he talks about the fight in this interview. I'm going to paraphrase what Manny Robles said. He said, yes, we would like to come in the fight lighter. If it was up to me, I would have came in the fight lighter. We had the time, but it's up to the fighter. But he says, I don't want to talk like that anymore because it sounds like an excuse. Manny Robles also give credit to Anthony Joshua. He said the better man won that night. Anthony Joshua and his team executed a great game plan. And some people think Anthony Joshua ran most of the fight or he ran in the fight. But Manny Robles disagrees with that statement. Manny Robles wasn't impressed with Anthony Joshua's performance. He says he hasn't seen a heavyweight move like that in years. Now, let me remind you, this is Andy Ruiz's trainer, Manny Robles, saying this. He said, even if Andy Ruiz came in shape, we have a tough time beating Anthony Joshua last night. I agree with Manny Robles. I also agree with Manny Robles says that Andy Ruiz is still one of the top heavyweights in the division. In a determined, focused, Andy Ruiz can give anybody problems in any given night. If I'm Andy Ruiz, I'm going back to the drawing board. A fighter will love to see Andy Ruiz in, but I'm being a spoiled fan. Adam Kownacki. Adam Kownacki is an action-packed fighter. Ruiz is a straightforward fighter. This fight will be in a phone booth. They are both under the same umbrella, the PBC. Shouldn't be a hard fight to make. But if he's looking for a rematch with Anthony Joshua, Eddie Hearn says he got to beat a couple of his heavyweights in the stable before he gets that trilogy. That stable includes Derek Chisora, Michael Hunter, Dillian White, and Alexander Povetkin, which means the trilogy will happen later than sooner. There's a lot of good fights out there. I forgot about Oscar Rivas. That'd be another good fight for him. Manny Robles believes that Andy Ruiz has the goods to work his way back up in title contention. Whether it's the trilogy or not, we will see. On a side note of this interview, it was Andy Ruiz Sr. Andy Ruiz was talking about he wanted to cancel the fight altogether because his son was so overweight and training went bad. This interview is on a Boxing Social, and what he says, he's brutally honest. He said nothing against Anthony Joshua. We love Anthony Joshua. He's a nice guy. He said, but his son had the worst camp he's ever seen. His son did not do what it took to win the fight. And he also said Anthony Joshua deserved to win the fight. He was a better man that night. It's funny how all this stuff come out at the end of the fight when a fighter looks like Andy Ruiz did. And everyone wants to complain about Anthony Joshua's running and moving and all that stuff. But the real problem was Andy Ruiz did not train for this fight. Manny Robles and his dad said the same thing. Like I said before, hopefully Andy Ruiz learned from this situation and he grows. Leave your thoughts and comments below. Jay Beasy, subscribe to the channel. I'm gone.